What's going on, YouTube? So I know I've been pretty behind on these uploads, but I figured better late than never. So this video is going to mainly focus on beginner lifters and just kind of things that I wish I knew when I first started lifting and things that I wish I implemented when I started lifting. So first tip, focus on technique and form versus like maxing out in the gym or, showing off your strength in the gym. It's a lot more important to focus on form now versus later down the road when you already have a certain like form and technique ingrained. It's going to take so much longer like down the road than it will right now when you're just learning everything. And the second tip kind of piggybacks off of that. Record your lifts. So not just for like Instagram and social media. Record your lifts to see how you're executing them. It's a lot easier to, pick apart your lift and see what you need to work on when you can actually see it. It's completely different if you're like looking in a mirror at the gym while you're squatting or doing something like that. It's so much easier if you see it from a different angle. So definitely number 2 would be record your lifts. Number 3, do not program hop. So I'm all for picking a program. You definitely should be picking a program, but you should be running that program through its entirety. Don't just stop like 2 or 3 weeks in and decide, you know what, this other program, I feel like it'd be better for me. No, run that program that you were on through its entirety. Programs are written for a reason. There are a certain number of weeks for a reason. So you should be like running them through however many weeks they are and then decide from there. If you want to run it again, run it again. If you want to try something different, try something different. But just run through the program you're on completely. Number 4, setting goals that are realistic. So don't just, say in a month, I want to add 100 pounds to my deadlift or 100 pounds to my squat. Make it something realistic in your specific time frame. If you want to add 100 pounds, in a couple years or a year, if you're a beginner, then yeah, that's more realistic. But don't make it like, some crazy short time frame. And number 5, recover properly. So, stretching, mobility work, sleep, drinking enough water, and my last point on recovery is eating enough. You need to eat according to your goals. If you want to build strength, if you want to build size, you need to eat enough. You can't get that way when you're in a caloric deficit. So that is it for the video, guys. Remember, strive for progress, not perfection.